Hello everyone. Today we're going to go over how to do inspections in Fleet Maintenance Pro. So to begin, we're on our equipment list and each unit is assigned to a schedule template. Now inside of my template is where our inspection list is. So let's go check that out. So if we go to Setup at the top, go to PM Schedule Templates. It already has my template highlighted on the left that go with the unit, because I already had that highlighted. On the right, I have my preventive maintenance services, so that's if I want to add my tasks to keep track of my maintenance tasks. But I also have this tab for daily inspection items. Now, I already have a few items here pre-populated. These are items that I want to check about the equipment on that schedule to see if it's good or bad, if something needs to be fixed. So I've got a few examples here. You can add as many as you wish. So I can click on the new button on the bottom and then I can type anything I want. So we'll just do selection item 3. You can call this whatever you'd like, hit save, it'll add it to my list. I also have an option to import. So if I click the import button, I can choose another schedule where I already have some items entered and I can bring those over so that way I don't have to retype them again, especially if you have a few templates where the equipment's pretty similar but not exactly the same. Once I've got all this filled out, one more thing to mention while we're here, I can click on reports and I can print a checklist if I want to. Our software has the option of entering it electronically so that we don't have to have any paper records, but if you wish to just make your list, print this out and keep a paper copy, you can. So no save button here, I can go ahead and hit the X. So now I want to add an inspection record with those items that I just entered into the schedule. So I'm going to go ahead up here, there's an inspect button, so I'll go ahead and click on this. And as you can see here, all of my inspection items from that daily inspection tab show up. So let's go over briefly a few of these items on the top left here. So I've got my equipment, because it's already highlighted, it knows which unit I'm inspecting. I can add an employee who's doing the inspection. The date of the inspection, you cannot change that. It assumes that the day that you're entering this in is the day you're inspecting it. The mileage or hours, depending on the meter configuration of the equipment. This means that if I update this to say 45,000 and save it, it'll update my meter on my equipment, just as if I did a fuel transaction or a regular meter entry. Condition, this is the condition of the vehicle or the equipment, so you can just set this here however you want. And then any notes. On the bottom, I've got all of my items. If everything's okay, there's an all okay checkbox. Checks them all for you so you don't have to go one by one. I have the option of doing notes on an item, and I can also load a photo. So let's say something's broken, I took a picture, I can put the picture here, so that way it's very easy to see what happened. So let's say everything here is good, except for the windshield. Windshield is correct. If I want to add a repair request, I have the button here for repair request. And what this allows us to do, if I were to just save this inspection, it would still know that this is at fault, but nothing would really show up saying, hey, this needs to be done. If I hit a repair request, it automatically brings it in here. It says, hey, this is something that I found on my inspection. I need this to be done, and I want to be reminded that it needs to be done. So I'm going to hit save here. Oops. Got to put a date in, or a name in here. We'll leave the date as today. We'll go ahead and hit save. And then I can save this inspection record. So now it shows that I have a windshield that needs to be fixed. If I want to go back and check my inspection, I can go to history, go to the inspections tab, and I can view any previous inspections that were done. So I can double click on this line here. And then if something else was at fault, I can go ahead and check the boxes. I can change this around if I need to, or if I miss something, like on the bottom I missed the lights, I'll go ahead and hit OK, save that, so that way I can go back and modify my inspection record. And then now I've got this repair. I can go do my work order. Shows up as a task that needs to be done. And it even shows the notes that I entered on my inspection about why that's on there, why that needs to be fixed. And then we'll set it complete, and then we're good for another day. So that wraps it up for inspections. If you have any other questions, please visit our website at mtcpro.com.